Chloe Swarbrick.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Prime Minister, e tōtoko ana ia I ngā kōrero me ngā mahi katoa a tōna kāwanatanga.
Yes.
Is climate change one of the biggest threats facing Aotearoa New Zealand?
Well, the major one that we're facing right now is actually economic growth, and that's why this government is prioritising economic growth above and beyond everything else, because we want working New Zealanders to be able to work hard, to get money in their back pocket and to do well.
Why did his government choose to cut $2.4 billion on climate mitigation when the New Zealand Defence Force themselves have identified climate change as one of the biggest risks we face to national security?
I don't quite understand the member's question, but what I would say is that who are the people that show up in climate-related disasters and emergencies across the Pacific? It is our Defence Force. They are the people that show up in the helicopters, helping the Pacific Island nations, helping New Zealanders that are desperately in need. And so I would hope that that member gets in behind supporting the defence plan that we signed off for yesterday. I note that the Labour Party has said that they are up for more defence spending. I've heard the defund defence narrative on top of the defund the police narrative from the degrowth Greens, but actually it is the Defence Forces that show up and look after our people and the people in the Pacific because of their abilities and their capabilities and the assets that they have. We have our ERP2 budget and plan, which suggests that our government is actually on track to deliver net carbon zero potentially 6 years earlier. So we can meet our commitments, but most importantly, we are going to grow our economy, because right now, and just the events of this week underscore yet again that economic growth is the way that we look after New Zealanders and we set up them for a great future. You and your party were part of a government that had put 23,000 more kids into poverty in the last year of your government. Our budget last year identified that it would lift 17,000 children out of poverty. And I just would say, it's all rather sanctimonious to talk about values, but you actually have to follow it up with actions, and that's what we're doing with our defence plan. What we are doing is making sure that we can secure prosperity through security. And it's actually important. If you have a set of values, you don't just go around the world talking about them, you actually show up and actually do your part and pull your weight. We are doing that with this investment in defence. And again, I just say to that member that when you go talk to people in the Pacific, talk to the Pacific Island leaders that have come out in support of our defence plan, because they understand what that means in climate-related weather events that actually cause havoc across the Pacific. We are actually making sure that we've got the assets to respond to our own New Zealanders in need and people in the Pacific too.